All right, so in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can determine whether a business is running ads on Facebook or not at scale. So if you are a paid ads agency, if you are a Facebook ads agency, this video is going to be super helpful for you because you can literally take this data and use it to create more relevant and more personalized quality campaigns that get you better results without having to check this manually or without having to hire VAs to do this for you. All of this is done through this simple clay table, which I'm going to show you here. Now we've got all of the normal data so far, and what we need is the organization Facebook URL right here. So I scraped this list from Apollo. Apollo already gives you some details about the companies, about the prospects. So in this case, we already add some of the Facebook URLs. Now I scraped this page. Now I scraped this list from Apollo. So Apollo already. Now I scraped this page from Apollo. So now I scraped this lead list from Apollo. So Apollo already gives you some details, the organization Facebook URL, for example. And so for all of the rows, all of the instances where we couldn't find the Facebook URL from Apollo, what we do is we run this ClayGen. ClayGen is the best feature of Clay, in my opinion. So we run this ClayGen to essentially look for and find the Facebook page URL for this company. So what we do is we use the GPT 3.5 Turbo. This is enough. You don't need the 4. And so this is kind of the mission that we gave to Claygent. Search Google for organization name, Facebook page, and only return back the Facebook page URL and nothing else with 95% confidence. This is useful because sometimes it will just give out, just random outputs. So you want to put 95% confidence, type text, and then here we only run this column if the organization Facebook page URL is empty, right? Because if it's not empty, that means that we already had a page, a URL over here, so we don't need to run this column. This is the output, and then as you can see here, it gave in output some random things and random brackets. So we want to clean the page URL, right? So then we use this GPT prompt to essentially normalize the Facebook page URL, and we just say extract the URL from Facebook page URL response and only output the URL and nothing else, right? So we have the clean URL right here. And then what we do, this is a merge column. Essentially, if the Apollo data already adds the Facebook page URL, then we use this, right? So we output this here, right? This is just to have all of the data and all of the Facebook page URLs in just one column, right? And then if not, if this was empty and then we find the Facebook page URL with the Claygent, then we output the response, which is exactly this one. So that being said, as you can see, we have a good column with a nice column with all the Facebook URLs. Then what we do is we just add a slash at the end of it because sometimes, like for example, in this case, it didn't add the slash at the end of the output. So we need a slash, otherwise it's not going to work. And then what we do here, this is key. We use a formula to essentially get this URL because if you go to Facebook, if you go to any company page on Facebook, you by just going to the about section and page transparency, it will show you here this page is currently running ads or this page is not currently running ads, right? So this is what we need to determine whether the company is running ads or not. And this is what we're going to scrape, right? So we want to use because the Facebook page URL is just going to be this, right? So we want the page transparency URL, so this one. So what we do is we use a formula, very simple formula that essentially adds about profile transparency to the URL that we found here. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got all of the URLs, all the about profile transparency URLs right here, which are the URLs that we need to scrape. Then what we do is we use Zenrose to scrape this page, right? And so use this Zenrose column to essentially get all of the text that is on this page right here. So all of this stuff that is on the page. And so you need to put these settings in Zenrose. So you want to scrape URL, you want to point this to profile transparency. So this page right here, this URL right here. And then you want to enable render JavaScript. This is useful. Actually, this is necessary because otherwise it's not going to work. and then only run, this is the conditional formula. We want to only run the Zenrose column because it costs credits for the rows where we have the Facebook company URL not empty, essentially, right? So in this case right here, there must be a case where this was empty. So for example, this was empty and the Zenrose column didn't run. Exactly, it says run condition not met. That being said, we've got the result, so the text that Zenrose got from the page. And what we do is we use a simple formula. Essentially, we just ask this formula if this text contains this page is running ads or this page is not currently running ads, as you can see here, right? And then output the one that you found. Okay. And then this is a simple checkbox that shows you whether the page is running ads or not. So just to show you this is accurate, I'm going to sample check the first 10 leads and make sure this output is the correct one. That being said, that was it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments and hope this was helpful for you. So if you want us to run your cold email campaigns and book you 30 meetings with your ideal clients in the next 90 days on a pay-per-show basis, click the first link in the description below. Go to my landing page, watch my case studies, watch my client interviews and my client testimonials, and book a call with me below. I'd love to talk to you and see if it's a fit. That being said, I appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.